So you thought the story was about the wilderness until God rewrote it as holy ground. You thought it was the end until God called it the middle. So I feel like God woke me up at 4 a.m. this morning for me and hopefully for at least one other person. I love these nuggets that are easy to overlook in scripture. And this one, it's not even in a letter or a word. It's in a comma. So in Exodus 3, verse 1, it says, "Now Moses was keeping the flock of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian, and he led his flock to the west side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God." Okay, first off, Horeb actually means dry place or wasteland. It literally describes a place that looks empty and barren. But it doesn't stop at Horeb. It says Horeb, comma, the mountain of God. So which is it? Is it Horeb, an empty and barren place, or is it the mountain of God? See, before I answer that, can I just ask you if there's any dry places in your life? Any barren places, any places that feel empty? You see, it was Horeb, but then there's a comma, and then all of a sudden, it's the mountain of God. See, God showed up in the comma and turned that barren place into a sanctuary for his holiness. See, the ground wasn't holy. God made it holy. This place became holy for one reason, because God was there. Now look at me. You may be staring at Horeb in your life right now, but God shows up in the commas of your life and takes a place that offers nothing and turns nothing into everything. See, God revealed himself to Moses in a location whose very name meant nothing grows here. And then God sets it on fire. He lit it on fire. See, God showed up in Moses' dry season, not in his deliverance season. So you see that comma? Scripture slipped in a pause and it changed everything. That comma is where heaven interrupted Moses' life. It's where everything that was ordinary got renamed. It's where the dirt he was standing on became the doorway to his destiny. It's where the shepherd became the messenger. See, maybe you need a comma in your life right now, a moment where God steps in and changes the meaning of the sentence that has described your life so far, because your sentence so far may end with failure, loss, pain, waiting, betrayal, or hurt. But God writes in commas. See, you thought the story was about the wilderness until God rewrote it as holy ground. You thought it was the end until God called it the middle. You thought it was just Horeb until God said, "This is my mountain now." So just like Moses did, take your sandals off, not because the dirt changed, but because you changed. See, everything in your life written before the comma isn't wasted. It becomes redefined. See, the very thing was supposed to destroy you now stands as the proof that God redeems what hell tried to ruin. Don't overlook the divine commas in your life. Love you.